What's good, everyone? It's your homie Hermit. We're back with another reaction. Been so excited for this one. I can't wait. We have Rainbow Eyes off of Long Live Rock and Roll by Rainbow. Uh, I, I, I'd be a liar if I didn't say the hype was real about this one. I am so excited to check this one out. Especially just how cool this entire record has been. Even there's one low I would say on this album, and even that is a good song. It kicks ass. It's just less than the rest of them, and that one I would say would probably be Sensitive Delight. Like it still was a kick ass song, but it wasn't The Shed. It wasn't Lady of the Lake. It wasn't Kill the King or Gates of Babylon. You know, Rainbow Eyes, I was told, is a slow burner. Some people said that it might take a couple listens to get it. I'm hoping by slow burner they mean like cerebral and stuff like that. I got into psychedelic rock before I got into started like when I hit that branch, like, am I going to listen to metal or am I going to listen to psychedelic rock? I listened to psychedelic rock. I jumped into Shocking Blue and Jefferson Airplane and all that good shit. So, and I was told that psychedelic rock just like eventually died off, and the people who made it started making metal because, like, it's not that that's what was popular. It's just that's what it evolved into. That's what the music evolved into. So I think that's cool. I think that's badass. I don't know how accurate it is. You guys can tell me in the comments, but I got to check this song out. I'm so happy. Let's get into it.
She's been gone since yesterday. Oh, I didn't care. Never cared for yesterday's fancies in the air. No sighs or mystery. She lay golden in the sun. No broken harmonies, but I've left
The string section on this dude is fucking immaculate.
golden in the sun. No broken harmonies, but I've lost my way. She had rainbow eyes.
Is that like a cello or something?
Had rainbow
No, it's not. It's like I don't know. I don't know. Let's just keep vibing.
but I've lost my way. She had rainbow eyes. Rainbow eyes. Rainbow eyes. Love should be a simple blend.
Doubling up on the voice right there is very nice.
Love should be a simple blend, a whispering on the shore. No clever words you can defend.
It's not just that. I think that's the cello, because a cello is a deep sounding instrument, correct? So I was thinking of some woodwind instrument before, but how they doubled up the voice and then they have some deep sounding stringed instrument playing along with the melody. Very tasteful.
No clever words you can defend. They lead to nevermore. No sighs or mystery. She lay golden in the sun. No broken harmonies, but I've lost my way. She had rainbow eyes, rainbow eyes, rainbow
This is some Lord of the Rings type shit. Like, I could totally see Gandalf and Bilbo jam into this song, and it's fucking immaculate.
Summer nights are colder now. They've taken down the fair, and all the lights have died somehow. Or were they ever there? No signs or mystery. She lay golden in the sun. No broken harmonies, but I've lost my way. She had rainbow eyes.
What a great way to end a record. I loved Rainbow Eyes, dude. It was it was what I wanted, but so much more and in a different way than I was expecting. I was expecting psychedelic with entirely, just what they've been playing on the record. Uh but I wasn't expecting them to have like a fucking orchestra playing for them. It was so good. It certainly was a slow burner. Uh this this song was tranquil and cerebral and just peaceful at the same I imagine it makes you feel like how it feels to soak in a Bacta tank in Star Wars. I've been watching a lot of movies, if you can't tell. But yeah, it's just like that warm all over, just bliss, pure bliss. That's that's the feeling that I get from this. Uh Without songs like this, I feel like songs like Something in the Way by Nirvana would never have been recorded because bringing in like that bringing in stringed instruments has to have been like not just stringed instruments but like an orchestra and doing like a just a slow emotional song. I know Rainbow's not the first to do it, but we like as a Nirvana fan, I knew Kurt loved these kinds of bands and stuff. I just never checked them out myself. And like this song in particular, I could see so much influence that it had on like the grunge bands because they would do some of them would do slow songs like this, but they would just be compacted and more punk esque with the backing orchestra. You know, I absolutely loved it, and I can tell that this song, it may not have been a song by them that I was familiar with, but it was a song by them that fucking impacted music. It left its mark and it influenced artists rather than I don't know if it was a major, like it could have been a B-side to one of the singles or something. I don't know. But I it definitely, you can tell it had its spot for future musicians because this came out in 78. Yeah. So many people who would have gone on to become musicians in the 90s, late 80s, early 90s, they would have this would have came out in like this album would have came out in their prime years, like their prime teenage years. So early teenage years. And that's the shit that sticks with you forever. This whole record was immaculate. I knew Long Live Rock and Roll. Lady of the Lake is probably the one that I've been listening to the most. Gates of Babylon probably blew me away the most. The Shed was enjoyable all throughout, 100%. And then Rainbow Eyes gave us such a different twist with the record, and it gave it the ultimate change up. Like, like instead of just the song changing up, they're like, this whole album has a change up. And it was, I think it was a really, really good way to end the record. It's a shame that there's not one more with Dio on Rainbow, but let me know what Dio's, I think it was Sabbath. So let me know the album and we'll check it out. Big shout out to everybody who's been checking out the Dio reactions. People have been calling it Dio's Holy Dive or the Holy Dio Dive. Um, but yeah, we're checking it out and we're loving it so far. I can't wait to see how much, because we've checked out a couple with him from Sabbath, but not entire projects. So it's going to be cool to see how he changes and adapts to a new band. Uh, Big shout out to everybody who's been watching the videos, checking us out on Patreon, on TikTok, on Instagram, and on Etsy and Twitch. We'll catch you at the next one. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. Peace.